Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be looking at something very unique. This is a dongle-DAC from Simgot, and they make all kinds of really excellent in-ears. I mean, so far I've used a bunch of them, and I just love every single one of them. I'm like, they should have their own favorites group. That's how much I like them. I love the EM6L. I love the EA1000 very much. The EA500, the new one, the LM, really good. What else do I have from the EW400? I like that too. That was really good for a budget one. A little bright, but it was still good. Anyway, this one has come out, and this one has lots of different features in it. Well, maybe not a lot. It's a pretty simple, straightforward device. Inside, you're going to get the unit, which is right here. This nice cable, which I'll show you in just a minute, and you get this adapter for if you're using it on a PC that doesn't have maybe a lot of C ports, like my little mini PC right here. I think I got like 2 C ports on it. All the rest are high speed 3s. So anyway, it's plugged into my phone, and as you can see there, you have red lights in there. And let's see if this changes. Yep. So you have high and low gain. And you can also hold it for UAC mode, for gaming and stuff. And I'll go over that a little bit more as soon as I put my phone off to the side. And I'll put the adapter back on it. So let's look at the build first. The cable, really nice cable. Balanced and single-ended. This is all metal, by the way. Independent volume controls, which are literally independent volume controls. So we'll get into that in just a minute. So overall, it's a nice looking unit, and it's tiny. Like I thought the Neon was small, and this is smaller than Neon. So yeah, beat out the Neon, which is Bluetooth, but it's a still similar device, audio device. This is no Bluetooth. So there you go. Look at that. It's got all the things, a little high-res sticker. Anyway, so let me get into some of the features here up on the board. Okay. So we have dual chipsets in this, CS43198 chipsets. This supports PCM 384 kilohertz at 32 bits. Forgive me, I am so thirsty at the moment because of the heat on and it's just so dry in here. 0.0002% low distortion on the 4.4 balanced output. 130 decibels of wide dynamic range. I'll get into the sound in just a second, but really sounds really nice. I mean, this is like a super pleasant sounding dongle. UAC mode, UAC mode. High signal to noise ratio, high and low gain modes. We just showed that. Multi-level volume control. Supports DSD 256. And this has nearly zero noise. It's some kind of feature. It has a little logo. And of course you got the 3.5 single-ended and the 4.4 balanced. And an all-metal aluminum body. So I know it looks plastic because it's this matte finish, but this is actually all metal. So okay, that said, the volume is independent on this. So if you have this plugged into your phone, you can turn the volume down on your phone and turn this up, or turn the volume up on your phone and turn this down, whatever you want to do. That's also good when you plug it into a device that is just automatically goes in like loud mode, you know, like a DAP or something. A lot of times DAPs will go full volume when you plug something in. And this, you can control the volume, put that down. And I hope, please hope, that you never have your earphones in first before you plug into anything. Never do that. Even if you think that it was on your phone and you had the volume at a certain level, please don't do that. Always put them in last. That way if something's playing, you know, and check, you know, like play something and then put them in your ears. That way, you know, you don't get a surprise, like a shock. I did that on a all BA set one time. I put them in and I plugged it in, and it was 100% volume. I think that was with the surf fans. I had it running to something else, and it was. I ended up activating the mode for plugging it into something like a run through, and man, 100% volume, balanced armatures that were kind of on the brighter side as it was. Horrible, horrible, horrible shock, especially late at night. But it did wake me up. But anyway, so let's get into the sound now. We know the features on this. It's got some really nice features. Build quality is excellent with this, as I've grown to expect. I mean, honestly, this company, everything they make is solid and just well made. I don't even think they make a plastic. Well, they used to, actually. Yeah, thinking back, if we go back a couple of years, maybe to 2020, they had a whole bunch of like plastic, and they looked nice too. At the time, they were like very interesting looking. Those, I wonder if they still have them, like some of the older models. I'd really like to try some of the older models from this company. But anyway, getting off the subject, sound-wise with this. All right, what you're getting is very good dynamics. The bass is just so well balanced and represented, and it's a nice wide bass. Like, think of like full range speakers, like big ones on like an old stereo system, rack system with all the different things, and you have the big speakers, and there's maybe 3 or 4 speakers in them or something like that as a subwoofer and a mid-range and a tweeter. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting off of this. So I really do dig it. I really do. I like this a lot, to be quite honest. It may not be the greatest when it comes to details, but I gotta tell you, man, the details that are there, they're very nice. Some parts are smooth, some parts are rounded over, but for the most part, you're getting all the details. They sound super natural, and I don't mean supernatural like the TV show. I mean, they just sound really natural sounding. I like the highs, the details that were in the highs. Nothing's overdone. There's nothing overemphasized. It's just really good and wide and right there, the signature of it. So, yeah, there are some like critical listening dongles and dongles that are just very more detailed, and some are more brighter. Some are very sharp when it comes to like the treble and stuff. This is just very nice and detailed when it comes to the treble. You can hear all the differences. The separation on this is incredible. So it's got some nice separation and everything. It may not be like the greatest technical one in the world, but what it provides is a pleasant sound that you're going to want to listen to like for a long time, like everything you can think of. Just throw all kinds of music at it and see how it reacts to the music. And you're going to find it goes really well with it. What did I use with it was the EA1000, the new LM500. What else did we use? The planar magnetics from Thing, the S15s, and on the Moondrop Stellaris, and the Moondrop Blessing 3, and the Starfield 2 on this. So everything sounded really, really good. That's what the point I'm getting at. It has just a really good, rich, kind of wide, large sound to it, with a decent amount of details and some nice features to it as well. And that's basically that in a nutshell. It's a very good dongle from my point of view, unless you're looking for something really critical and really detailed. I think that most people are going to like this. It sounds really good. Thank you so much for watching. This has been the DEW4X. There is a 3X and I think a 5, not a 3X, there's a DEW3 and a 5, I think, out there. And this one is a new one, it's the X. And no association with Twitter. It is just a really good, rich kind of dongle-DAC. And it's tiny too. So, and it's made well. Thank you so much for watching. Be safe, and I'll see you in the next video.